Now let's find the sum of this geometric series, starting at n equals -1, and our formula is a times 1 minus r to the power of n all over 1 minus r. Great, so what is a, the first term? I can just plug in -1 for n, and we're going to get a. Okay, so that's going to be 8 times 2. Now 1 plus 1 is just 2. Why plus 1? Because negative minus a negative makes a plus. 1 plus 1, 2. Sorry, that took me a while longer than I hoped to explain that. 2 squared is 4. 8 times 4, 32. So that is our first term. Now what is the common ratio? What is r? R is going to be half. And why is that? Why not 2? Because we have a negative n here. So if you're in doubt and that's not quite clear, I would suggest that you find t2, basically, or a2, the second term. And to do that, we can just plug in 0 for n, because that's the first n is -1, then 0, 1, and so on. So let's plug in 0 over here. So that's just 8 times 2 to the 1. 2 to the 1 is 2 times 8, 16. So the common ratio is just a2 over a1. So that's 16 over 32. And 16 over 32 is just half. And that is the common ratio. What about n? What is n? We can just take the top number, the 5, subtract the bottom number, which is the -1, and add 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1, 7. All over 1 minus half. So here we're going to get 32 times 1 minus 1, minus 1 over 2 to the 7. And down at the bottom we have 1 minus half, which is just half. Every time that you're dividing by half, you're just multiplying by 2. So 32 times 2 is 64. Does that make sense? Because, let me just show this over here in blue. 32 over half is just 32 times 2 over 1. And that's just 64. Now back over here. We still have 1 minus 1 over 2 to the power of 7. I'm just going to work that out with a calculator. 1 minus 1 over 2 to the power of 7. And we're going to multiply that by 64. And the answer will be 63.5. So 63.5. Or if you want a fractional answer, that's just 127 over 2. And that's it. That is the sum of our 7 terms in this series.